that's why I don't like the Renaissance Fair. Hello. Rudy, thank you for 93 months. You sons of a bitch! Fox, thank you for the 3 gift subs. Is Huey just Otacon? Yeah. I want to imagine that, like, everyone in the Metal Gear Solid universe has the same exact backstory as Solid Snake. They all have a, they don't have, like, real parents. They only have clone versions. They're a clone of someone from the 70s. Yeah. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Incredible, Jim. I didn't remember that. So, I will say that I'm only going to be playing this kind of, like, leisurely. And, because Scream-A-Day is coming right up. There's no completing any game that I start now before Scream-A-Day, so... I just think that this is a fun take on Metal Gear Solid gameplay. I like this, the gameplay in this. It feels like sort of Portable Ops perfected. It also feels like it's a nice step towards Metal Gear Solid 5. It's like prototype Metal Gear Solid 5. Also, this game has fantastic style. I love the style of this game. The UI, the fonts, the design stuff, it's all really nice. Yeah, I am playing the PS3 version. the HD edition, which I never did. I played it originally on PSP. That's where I know it from. Uh, but yeah, I didn't feel like doing more dev stuff tonight. I did during the day. I had to do a lot of fixing up of shit that I broke. This is basically the story of Metal Gear Solid 3. Yes. Also, I didn't fix my PS3 controllers. Instead, I ordered a Defender Bluetooth edition from Retro Fighters, and it works beautifully, perfectly. It paired right up with my PS3, and now I have a very nice feeling controller. Which honestly is a lot more comfortable than a DualShock 3 anyway. I feel like Snake's in-game model in this one is very strange looking in the face. And in the chest. It feels like his torso is too short. Like, way too short.
Look alive, ladies! The boss is gonna join us! Show him how it's done, boss! Your first priority in enemy territory is knowing your surroundings. Your life depends on where you are looking and how fast you can identify your targets. Therefore, you must first master moving your line of sight. To move your line of sight, use the right stick. Now, when I give you an order, look in that direction. Look up. Good. Look down. Good! You should be familiar with the up and down controls now. Press the action button if you're ready to move on. Okay. Next, we'll check your left and right. Look right. Good. Look left. Good. You should be familiar with the left and right controls now. Press the action button if you're ready to move on. Okay. You can change the controls anytime in options. Go with the method that works best for you. Next, I'll explain how to change stances. If you just stand there like an idiot in front of an enemy, you might as well kill yourself now. At times, you will need to get low to avoid detection. You have 3 stances: stand, crouch, and lying down. To change stances, use the crouch button. Tap the crouch button to change between standing and crouching. You can move in either stance. Hold the crouch button and keep it held to lie down. However, you cannot move while you are lying down. I'll say that again. You cannot move while lying down. Is that clear? Good. Next, we'll work on your movement. Use the left stick to move around. Tilt it a little to walk slowly. Tilt farther to run. Decide which to use based on your situation. Remember that your footsteps are louder when running, making you easier to discover. Be careful!
When there's a raindrop on the screen in front of that guy's face, look for his face in the raindrop.
Good! Now we have rolling. Rolling is useful for knocking down enemies in your way, and for getting away when surrounded. You can also use it to jump over small ditches and other obstacles. To roll, tap the crouch button while running. You got that? Tap the crouch button while running! Don't forget it! That's it! Next, I will explain how to attack without gunfire. You may run into an enemy unexpectedly. You may not have a weapon on you, or you may be out of ammo. You'll still need an effective attack strategy. One well-placed strike and the enemy won't know what
It's very bloomy.
To strike an enemy, press the attack button while standing still. On my command, press the attack button repeatedly and take down your opponent. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Fine work, boss! Next, we're gonna practice using the stun rod. Hitting someone with the stun rod will shock them with 1.5 million volts. Anyone on the receiving end of that is guaranteed to be out cold. To use the stun rod, press the aim button to ready it, then press the attack button. You'll be glad to know we're using mock stun rods for this training session. When your partner attacks, make him believe it's the real deal. Prepare yourself for stun rod training. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Impressive, boss! Now, we'll move on to CQC. CQC, or Close Quarters Combat, refers to when engaging an enemy in battle at very close range. It is a quick and efficient way of eliminating a threat. There are various CQC techniques. We will go over each of them. Don't get cocky because you think you know them. This will be different from what you're used to. Pretend you are learning it for the first time. The first technique is throwing your opponent. To do this, position yourself near your opponent and press the attack button while you tilt the left stick. Be sure to press the attack button when the icon appears. Now, wait for my command and throw your opponent. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Fine work, boss! Next, I'm going to teach you how to restrain an opponent close to you. This is a cornerstone of CQC. Grab hold of an enemy, and the bastard's life is in your hands. What you do from there is up to you. Just know that if you restrain him for too long, the average person will most likely pass out. Something to keep in mind. Let's begin. To restrain your opponent, hold down the attack button while near them. Restrain your opponents on my command. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Impressive, boss! Now we will throw your opponent after restraining them. To throw an enemy to the ground, press a direction on the left stick when you have them restrained. Restrain your opponent and throw them on my command. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Impressive, boss! Now we will try CQC against multiple enemy opponents. You can also take out a group of enemies by throwing an opponent you have restrained. First, restrain an opponent by pressing the attack button near them. Then, tilt the left stick to throw them. By tilting the left stick toward other enemies, you can send your captive flying straight into them. On my command, restrain and then throw your opponent. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Fantastic! Again! Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Fine work, boss! All right! Why don't we do something special since the boss is here? Anyone who feels like getting their ass kicked, step forward. Don't hold back, boss. When you're surrounded by multiple enemies, you'll have to take them on one after the other. To do it, simply press the attack button again while throwing the current enemy. Just be sure to wait for the icon to appear. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Boss, press the attack button when the icon appears. Boss, press the attack button when the icon appears. Next. Next. Fine work, boss. Again. Go.
I'm ready, boss.
Next. Boss, press the attack button when the icon appears. Next. Next. Fine work, boss. And stop. That's it for today. Thank you, boss. Snake!
Jesus Christ, the controller vibration's insane with this controller. Yeah, his face on his model in this game just looks like he's been stung by bees in his face. I don't know how to explain it. Everything looks swollen.
What's going on, Kaz?
We've got guests.
Time to move.
Don't worry, it's not our friends from Langley. I brought him. Made sure we won't fall.
His visual novel version looks badass, though.
Thank you, big boss.
Call me Snake.
Oh, sorry, Vic boss.
Listen up. For us, there is no victory.
But in revolution, doesn't one triumph or die?
We don't do either.
Here.
Thank you.
I feel like a new man. There's no coffee like Costa Rican coffee.
So, what brings a distinguished scholar from the Costa Rican government to Colombia?
Professor Galvez comes from Costa Rica's University for Peace.
You see, over the past year, there have been sightings of an armed group in Costa Rica. They're not ours, of course.
Costa Rica doesn't have an army.
Correct. Article 12 of our Constitution states that the Army as a permanent institution is abolished.
The Peace Constitution.
You think it's rebels who fled Nicaragua?
No, they don't appear to be guerrillas. They're far too organized.
What's your government's take?
The authorities in San Jose claim it's a multinational security firm, hired by the Development Corporation of Costa Rica. Lies, obviously. They're bringing in state-of-the-art weaponry and equipment by the shipload.
Where'd they get that kind of cash?
I fear La CIA may be involved.
The CIA.
As you both know, the United States views Central America as its backyard. Even after Cuba, we've managed to maintain a delicate balance with the US.
And your government can't just give them the boot?
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Japan's constitution has something similar. Article 9. It says Japan renounces war and can't maintain an army.
I understand that you and your men have neither state nor ideology. That you will fight any foe. Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country. We come to you, the Militaires Sans Frontières.
So, you want to hire us?
Yes, as our deterrent. We can't afford to pay much, it's true. But we can offer you this. A forward operating base. An offshore plant in the Caribbean.
Sounds pretty good to me. This place is becoming a mess anyway. Snake, we need someplace we can settle down.
The government's agreed to cooperate. Unofficially, of course.
A chopper for transport would be nice too.
I'll see what I can do.
Hold it. You seem to think we're just a pack of dogs of war. Is that right?
Yes, that's what I've heard. You're an army without a state.
No, we've only left our countries behind.
Please, you must help us.
If your suspicions are true, force isn't gonna do any good. You'll have to find a political solution.
The government's hands are tied.
Go back to your bosses in San Jose. Tell them if they want, I'll introduce them to a negotiator I know.
No. I'm not here on their behalf.
So, what are you doing here?
For over 20 years, I've preached the virtues of peace at multiple universities. Tonight, I stand before you as an educator. This is my student. She came to me to study peace. Her name is Paz. Paz Ortega.
Paz. Peace.
No kidding. That's my name too. Kazuhira. It's Japanese for peace. Pleased to meet you, Paz. Call me Kaz.
They've got a supply port north of Puerto Limon, a town in la Costa del Mar Caribe. A few days ago, Paz stumbled upon that facility while searching for a lost friend. She was captured. She's only a child, 16 years old. They did terrible things to her, but somehow she managed to escape.
Oh, my God.
She's huérfana. Her mother died when she was small, and she lost her grandparents in the Civil War. She hates war with a passion like no other.
My name is Paz, and I will do anything to protect my namesake.
I wasn't planning on engaging Hideo mode.
Please,
I know when to avoid
get
things
them
in
out
Metal
of
Gear
my country.
games.
Make them leave Costa Rica.
Sorry, kid.
We know who you are, Big Boss. That is why we've come to you.
An army without borders.
Miller here. Do you copy, Snake? I see you've landed. That makes one giant leap for us. I'm sending this from the offshore plant, our mother base. The signal is unidirectional. I'll be giving you commands and advice through this channel. Keep your headphones on at all times and pay attention. Also, make sure no one else can listen in. Snake, are you clear on the controls? Take a minute to refresh your memory. Use the left stick to move. Use the right stick to adjust your view. To change your settings, use the Start button to open the menu. There's no one around. Why not try some shooting practice? Select a target and squeeze off a round or two. Press the directional buttons while holding the R2 button to switch weapons. Ready your weapon with the L1 button. Then press the R1 button to fire. How about a little shooting practice? Try hitting a coconut. Perfect. Oil drums, driftwood, buoys. There are plenty of targets around here. Perfect. That's right. Nicely done, boss. Perfect. Select equipment by pressing the square or circle button while holding the L2 button. To check your map, press the Start button to open the menu. The M16 is a standard assault rifle, capable of rapid fire. That's it! Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base. That's right. Nicely done, boss. Using auto-aim enables you to quickly draw a bead on the target. It's not entirely reliable, though. If you want accuracy, go manual. Auto-aim only works with live targets. That means it won't snap to some threats. So be careful. That's it!
What's crazy about this is that it's a PSP game. Looks pretty fucking good for a PSP game, huh? I don't know if they upgraded much other than like pumping up the resolution, and I think they adjusted controls for things to, you know, kind of work better on a PS3 controller. And it definitely has, like, you know, low poly models and low quality texture, stuff like that, but I feel like there's something about it in the way that it looks that's very charming. Yeah, the PSP with its one analog stick. You had to do your best. But I mean, this originally came out on it, and it was very playable.
The facility you're headed for is past that fence. A grenade should be able to take out that gate. Grenades explode. You throw them, Snake. Use the L1 button to ready throwing weapon. Once you've readied the weapon, throw with the R1 button. When using throwing weapons, hold the attack button down longer to throw farther. You won't throw the weapon until you let go of the button. Snake, don't you think you could use a little more practice?
I actually really love this version of the Metal Gear Solid menu system stuff too. It just feels really good. It's basically the same as you're used to, but it just looks different. It comes up with this menu and you just tick through like this. I feel like it kind of works almost better in many ways because it's more, I don't know, it's just more obvious what you're doing. Also, the shooter, over-the-shoulder shooter controls feel good. Yep, that's also really nice. So you can bring it up and tick through, circle and square. But you can still use the D-pad as well if you wish. It's even more, comes in more handy for L2, I feel. I guess it's the same, really. Quick trigger tap to put stuff away.
First, unequip any other weapons. Then ready it with the L1 button and strike with the R1 button. I gotta thank you for agreeing to this, Snake. Man, am I glad to be out of here.
I'm running this on a
Finally, we can leave all
PS3.
that crap in San Geronimo behind and break into the mercenary business for real. Let me guess.
And I'm running that
For her, aren't you? For her.
through my RetroTink 4K. So this is 720p being upscaled 3x, I guess?
Are they still here?
Come on, Snake. This could be good for us. They're willing to give us an offshore plant, a place we can finally put down some roots. This is our chance to expand MSF.
We don't need a place to stay, guys. We're nomads. We always will be.
What? You'd rather keep wandering from conflict to conflict? Tools in the hands of whoever's fighting at the time?
The second we settle down, who's to say we won't become the warmongers?
Listen to me, Snake. We're not mercenaries. We're not a foreign legion. MSF's a business. A new kind of business. Look, it's not like we're trying to start a war here. All we need to do is find out who this security company really is.
He just wants to smoke
Come
that
on,
cigar.
Kaz. It's pretty obvious that they're backed by the CIA.
Wait a sec. That would mean...
Our friend, the professor, is likely KGB.
I see.
We'd be making an enemy of our homeland.
And there'd be no turning back.
Ah, this damn thing won't light.
Huh?
Put on some coffee, Kaz. It's time for a little chat with the professor.
I was a heavy smoker. When I got my medal from the Secretary General, he gave me this prosthetic hand as well. But smoking was ruining my lungs, so I quit. I've not had much use for it since. It's quite an honor to meet the legendary Big
CCCP.
Boss.
That's just a code name the CIA made up.
Then perhaps I should call you John.
I don't have a name. Stopped using that code name you liked so much 10 years ago. What about you, comrade? What do they call you back at Center?
Well then, allow me to get straight to the point. Land as slim as a whip, hot as torture.
That's the Chilean poet, Neruda.
Central America is the navel of the American continents, bridging north and south. We want this land. We'll build a socialist stronghold, then use it to split the Americas in two.
America would lose its backyard.
Let's go.
And with it, its economic production, shipping lanes, and strategic value. We, on the other hand, would gain a base from which all of Latin America would be well within our reach. He who controls Central America will win this Cold War. First comes Nicaragua, toppling the pro-American Somoza regime. In preparation, we've begun instigating anti-Somoza sentiment and providing aid to the Sandinista National Liberation Front.
You're manipulating Sandinista into overthrowing Somoza for you.
After the revolution, Nicaragua will become a socialist state.
You think America's just gonna let that happen?
Certainly not. After all, the CIA is already here.
And that's the armed group inside Costa Rica.
God, it's so
Precisely.
weird to me.
It's clear that
It's
they've
so
been
weird.
sent in to disrupt our efforts across the border.
I'll shut up.
In Nicaragua. Simply put, the army now stationed in Costa Rica is CIA capital. But it's more complex than that. The CIA's got something else planned as well.
What?
That is the million-dollar question. Big Boss, we want you and your unit to find the answer. Infiltrate and investigate the facility in La Costa where Paz was imprisoned. Learn all you can of their operations. Then, drive them out of the country.
You're asking us to settle a turf war between the KGB and the CIA?
What about her? That was all just an act?
You mean her words about peace? She was captured, that much is true. But I've kept my KGB affiliation from her.
And you thought we'd fall for a sob story?
No. I had good reason to bring her along. She managed to escape with her life, but her friend was not so lucky. Why were they attacked? I believe this will help explain. Perhaps they saw something they weren't supposed to. Perhaps they heard something they shouldn't have.
A cassette tape?
Paz took this during her escape. She says her friend happened to record it by accident.
What is that?
A portable stereo cassette player. The first of its kind.
Ah, I heard they were working on something like that in Japan. Didn't know you guys were too.
I believe what you're about to hear will help you understand.
What is that? A Quetzal?
The phoenix bird.
Paz's friend was researching birds. She went out into the jungle to record bird calls and stumbled upon this.
So? So what?
Now it gets interesting.
Poisonous. I need to get rid of it. I chase it back to its nest. You can't. The snake's too vicious. It's all many people. I chase it away. It will bite you unless you kill it. Go home.
Paz. Voice print analysis confirms that this voice is indeed that of the legendary hero and criminal, the boss.
What?
The other hasn't been identified. Female in her 30s with a British accent. The song playing in the background was a hit in 1973.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your mentor? Your mission or your beliefs?
I am loyal to
Boss
myself.
is alive in Costa Rica.
As I understand it, she was your commander, fought by your side. and that you killed her under orders from the CIA, thus surpassing her to become the hero known as Big Boss. Well, what'll it be? Will you take the job?
Snake, it's gotta be a trap.
So you still can't turn your back on your country? Then I suppose you won't need this.
Every single one of the fingers is a lighter.
Snake. I'll do it for the girl. For Paz.
Okay. For peace, then.
Interesting stuff.
There they are. CIA mercs. Snake, you've got to get past them undetected. Avoid combat whenever possible.
So the I don't know.
This is a sneaking mission. Hide behind stuff. Take the long way around. Whatever it takes to stay out of sight. Your gun is a last resort. It could just as easily kill you as save you.
The thought that I cut off there was how, like, this presentation of a country becoming a socialist state with sort of like, you know, a motif of like villainy going on and so forth. It's so like, I don't know. It's just weird to me how prevalent and consistent that is throughout media. And perhaps like I'm super naive or
Press up against a wall. Face it and hit the action button. From
not
that
well
position,
read enough or
you can
whatever,
press the
but
L1 button to detect enemies. That also works while lying down.
I feel like it's an undeserved reputation, basically. I know. Yeah, socialism bad. Duh. So, like, this is basically a cheat in this game, by the way. You can just slam dudes against the wall and mine them for items and then move on with your life, basically. And you can do that to get through everything. At least that's my experience with Peace Walker, because I'm a nerd.
The indicator in the upper right serves as a compass and shows sound sources. Pay attention to your surroundings.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of, it's the same thing of like,
Make your way east.
there are many things that are treated with this sort of evil aura that are undeserving of it. It's sort of like the whole origins of why marijuana was treated as though it were some sort of super drug.
Conspicuous movements and loud noises will compromise your camo index. Your fatigues will act as camouflage.
It's I think the thing that makes me feel kind of crazy with it is the fact that it feels so easily knowable, you know? Like, to continue the marijuana analogy, it's one of those things where it's like, we all know that this is...
You'll be there. Head east.
This is different from, you know, cocaine, heroin, meth. You know, these are not the same. We all know this. Every single one of
Left
us.
of your life gauge on the left of the screen. To the right of that, you'll see your sight gauge. Exhausting it will inhibit your actions. Your life gauge will recover with time. The sight gauge too. You'll recover faster crouching than standing up. Lying flat works even better.
You get what I'm saying, right? It's like... There's this weird thing that seems to happen with certain things, that there's just a lie that's like a really easily disproven lie that nevertheless stays as the broadly accepted narrative, no matter what.
Stay sharp.
No matter what we know, no matter what we learn, no matter what we do, the narrative cannot ever be changed. It can't be shaken. It's just, it's infuriating, I guess. It's infuriating stuff for me. Like to give these guys a little tap on the ass to make their boxes come out. And then back to the wall, buddy. It's also your turn. Just the wind.
Head for the building to the east. We need intel on that base.
One thing I don't like is that you have like a 2-speed slow walk. Or maybe you have 4 speeds of locomotion, I guess I'll say. Because you can't crawl anymore on your belly. That's gone. So you can slow crawl, but it's so slow. Or crouch walk. You can slow crouch. You can fast crouch, but it's loud. You can slow walk, which is better than slow crouch walk. It's a little bit faster. Or you can full ass run, which is loud. So you only really have 2 speeds for stealth movement, rather than a nice sort of
You're looking for a 2-story
gradient.
building to the east.
You would think it could be analog, but no, it's just fast or not fast.
Yes, sir, we broke them. We acquired the whereabouts of target 500.
Acknowledged. Spears are loaded. The barge has cleared Point Bravo.
Acknowledged. Out.
Freeze! The cargo. Where's it headed? What is it? Irasu! In the mountains! What's up there?
DJ Coestar.
The drones in this do not feel like 70s technology.
This is Snake. Kaz, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. You found a radio.
It's got a circuit that reverses the audio phase.
Let's switch frequencies from time to time, just to make sure we're not detected.
I found a map of their bases. The cargo's heading from the marshes west towards Irasu.
Nice going, boss.
Kaz, this place is full of film badges. Dozens of them.
Film badges? Like the ones used to measure radiation exposure?
The radio man was wearing one. And whoever he was talking to called the cargo spears.
Wait, that would mean...
Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
Holy Mother of God.
Holy Mother of God. I'm a hero. Obtain design specs for the following weapon/item. M1C design specs rank 1. And smoke grenade design specs rank 1. Hot cold.
How's that map, Snake? Think you can use it?
It tells me where their bases are, but it's just a bunch of points. No routes. I need better intel on the lay of the land.
Snake, the professor said he's got the Sandinistas on his side. Said you should get in touch with the FSL and Commandante.
Do they know they're backed by the KGB?
Nah. As far as they know, they're really fighting for the revolution. The KGB is staying behind the scenes. I'm not sure the Sandinistas are aware of what's really going on.
Still can't believe anybody would bring nukes here.
Yeah, that's a shocker. Costa Rica's party to the Tlatelolco Treaty, which declares Latin America a nuke-free zone. Based on Japan's 3 non-nuclear principles, it bans the testing, use, import, or deployment of nuclear weapons. If word of this gets out, Opinol will be forced to act. It'll cause an international uproar.
The treaty was signed to prevent another Cuban Missile Crisis. If the U.S. itself is gonna scrap it...
Latin America is too close to spawning another Cuba or two already. The entire continent would become one big powder keg.
Well, if they did bring nukes, we can't let them get away with it.
Are they planning a test? Showing off? Or is it all to keep the anti-American movement in check?
Good question. Why bring them here? I can't figure it out.
Whatever the CIA's up to in Costa Rica, the professor wants it stopped. We need to find out what that something is.
We need to get ready first, Kaz. Repairs?
Working as fast as we can, boss. This place is pretty beat. Looks like hell. But as long as you're with us, we'll make it heaven. No one can bother us here. No state telling us what to do. This is the MSF's haven, our mother base. And with this foothold, we'll back you up even better than before. We're gonna turn this pile of junk into something big.
Welcome to MSF's Mother Base. Mother Base can support your mission in many different ways, from developing new weapons to collecting intelligence. And this is where we get into Metal Gear Solid Pokemon. Mother Base is divided into several teams, including the combat unit, the R&D team, and the waiting room. By dividing your staff between the teams and raising each team's level, you will be able to develop new weapons and items over time. Select Auto Assign in the waiting room to automatically assign staff to teams according to their abilities. Recruiting talented personnel and exploiting their talents with the right assignments is the key to expanding Mother Base. This concludes the tutorial. And I'm going to do exactly that. And we get that. Look at that. And that. So we've distributed all of our little guys. At Mother Base, you can develop new weapons and items for use in missions. This icon shows that you are able to start developing weapons and items. However, to do so, you will need the amount of GMP funds displayed. Be careful. If you run out of GMP, development may come to a halt. More powerful weapons and items will make difficult missions that much easier. This concludes the tutorial. I don't think this one had that feature, Infernal. I think that was only a portable ops feature. Also, I feel insane. Was there, or was there not, 2 portable ops games? I feel like I always think that there is. Ops. Oh, there was Portable Ops Plus. Right. Yeah, apparently Plus is more focused on multiplayer, it says. But it seems like it has all of the content of Portable Ops, so I'm not sure. I feel like that would mean that it has the single-player content as well, but maybe not. Alright, we'll start developing the next rank there of the Hush Puppy. I love the little pixel icon features, or style. And also the bar graphs in the background. It's just such a cool game and a cool gameplay system altogether. I really love it. Do some missions. Select the mission that you wish to participate in. Use the L1 and R1 buttons to switch tabs. You can play co-op missions by connecting to PlayStation Network. To become the host of a co-op mission, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, there's like side quests, of which this is one. You can do co-ops. You can rewatch cutscenes. And then here's everything together. Snake has knocked out a radio soldier in the supply facility at Puerto del Alba. Alba. Use Fulton Recovery to retrieve the radio soldier. Killing the radio soldier will result in an instant mission failure. MSF soldiers only. So Snake cannot do this.
The boss has infiltrated the area around the coastal supply facility and knocked out the soldier there. But we can't just leave him there to be found. I need you to get in there and capture the unconscious soldier using the Fulton recovery system. Do it quickly before he comes to.
Alright, so since we can't take Snake, we gotta go in here and we gotta prep up. This game is so sick. It really is so cool. So we gotta select somebody else from our team. We have all of our list of freaks here. Looks like Alligator is our best guy outside of Snake. We could change fatigues. We could change our loadouts. To be honest, I'm not particularly worried about any of that. There is a crazy amount of fatigues, though, I will say. But, yeah, I think we're good to go here. And we can check the briefing files.
Snake, you can use the Fulton surface-to-air recovery system to send prisoners and unconscious mercenaries you encounter back to Mother Base. I know you've used the Fulton before, but just to make sure I'm not missing anything, let's review the steps.
Okay.
First, attach a balloon to the unconscious enemy or captured prisoner.
Right. I hook a wire to their waist, and on the other end of the wire, there's a helium balloon.
Right. Then we'll send over a chopper to catch the floating balloon with its recovery hook and reel it up into its cargo hold.
And that's it?
And that's it. We finished installing the recovery hook on the Huey.
Wait, Kaz. Something doesn't make sense about this whole process.
This again.
Well, normally, Fulton recovery is for when you're using fixed-wing aircraft. With a helicopter, isn't it simpler to land and pick up directly?
Listen, Snake. You're going to be calling for recoveries repeatedly throughout your mission. We want to keep the risk of taking enemy fire to a minimum. The best way to get that done is to do the recovery in a high-speed flyby. That's what the Fulton surface-to-air recovery system is for.
Uh-huh. What's the real reason?
Helicopters are cheaper, and the repair bills will start adding up once the bullets start flying.
I thought so. Kaz, I know we need to keep costs down, but...
Boss, you really need to get rid of this whole army mentality. We're not the Pentagon. We don't have billions of taxpayer dollars to play with. And besides...
Fine. Just pick a reason that makes sense.
Helicopters have quicker response time. Sounds strange, yeah, but it works great. I promise. You'll get used to it before long.
Yeah, I hope so.
Fucking ridiculous. Holy shit.
Costa Rica means rich coast in Spanish.
Is it true that Columbus was the one who came up with the name?
Your guess is as good as mine. But it is true that Columbus landed his ships near Limon back in the age of exploration. He wrote in his diary that when he landed, the indigenous showered him with gifts of gold, hence the name. It sounds a little strange to me. There's no way they could find that much gold in Costa Rica.
Columbus originally set sail in search of the legendary land of gold. Maybe he was just nuts about this stuff.
Costa Rica is rich enough without it. Look at the forests and the animals and the peace-loving people. That is what I want to protect.
I know how you feel.
There's a lot of content if you want it.
Democracy took root in Costa Rica before anywhere else in Central America. Sure, we had coup and dictators and all, but never a total meltdown. That is, until 26 years ago.
The Civil War. Yeah. I understand you lost your grandparents.
It started with a dispute over alleged fraud in the presidential election. What I do not understand is why friend turned against friend, when they could have talked it out instead.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Even today, some buildings still have bullet holes from the Civil War. A quarter century later, and it is a tragedy we Ticos cannot forget, must not forget. It was the year after the Civil War that the army was constitutionally abolished. A new president was elected this year, President Oteber. He seems to be distancing himself from the United States. He has limited the privileges granted to American banks, lifted the sanctions on Cuba. Our last president was so pro-US, people suspected he was in bed with the CIA.
You think the CIA is doing this because it feels threatened by the president's shift in policy?
It is possible, but would they really bring in such a huge army just because of that?
Part of our job is finding out.
Exactly. Thanks, Snake. Peace.
Peace. Well, I'm not going to go through all of this. Oh my god, there's so much. Holy god. Sheesh.
Number of warheads detected by the dew line.
57.
Number of MIRVs included.
Minimum 29, maximum 35.
Target region.
United States, East Coast.
Estimated time of re-entry.
2048 Zulu.
President selected attack option.
Unknown.
The president is dead.
Unknown. Communication has been lost.
I select Offutt Air Force Base as my target.
Offutt? But that's a U.S. base. What on earth do you mean?
Based on the projected number of incoming warheads, Washington, D.C. is presumed destroyed. The president is most likely dead. The U.S. government's control lost.
I realize that. So why not retaliate?
With both sides destroyed, global anarchy would ensue. Recovery would be difficult. The United States' nuclear strike capability must therefore be neutralized in order to preserve the communist bloc, where government remains largely intact.
You're siding with the enemy. You can't be serious.
Tell me, how do you define enemy? There are no borders in this world.
The same conclusion again and again. Where is the flaw? All right, let's try something else. Commencing test.
Understood.
You're crossing a suspension bridge.
Is this my mission?
Yes, your destination is the other side. The bridge is wide enough for only one person to pass at a time. A man is approaching from the opposite side. He's carrying a gun.
I shoot him.
Suppose he's your husband.
I shoot him.
In self-defense?
To spare him the grief. One must die, and one must live.
Next question. Your father asks you to fix the roof and mow the lawn. When you climb the ladder onto the roof, the ladder is taken away.
I fix the roof.
And when you're finished,
I jump down.
you'll break more than bones at this height.
I see no need to change my decision. I have not finished mowing the lawn. I must remain loyal to the mission.
Next. There is a snake in the bushes. It is poisonous. I need you to get rid of it.
I chase it back to its nest.
You can't. The snake's too vicious. It's already killed many people.
I chase it away.
It will bite you unless you kill it.
Go home. Kill me. Kill me now.
Why not kill the snake? Your mission is to get rid of it. Is this what you call loyalty? What are you loyal to? Country? Ideology? Feelings?
I am loyal to myself.
Who's there?
Who's that? Intruder!
Bizarre. Completely bizarre. Alright. Got a balloon there.
Use Fulton Recovery to bring back knocked out soldiers. To use Fulton Recovery on a soldier, get up next to them so the icon appears, and push the action button. If you had something to stand on, you could probably reach that. Fulton Recovery helicopter is complete. Hurry up and send those knocked out soldiers back here. Don't mess around or they're gonna wake up. Fulton Recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter. Looks like that soldier's out cold. Try using Fulton Recovery on him. Mission complete. The folks back at Mother Base will be thrilled.
I did it. It's just really satisfying to play. It's very refined Metal Gear Solid gameplay. You know? The following words can now be infused with heroic spirit. Here. Hobby Magazine layout rank 1. All right, we got a personnel report. We got an R&D report. Let's check out our reports. Wait, is your fiance watching as well, Kiki? And giving you sort of like the DVD special features? That's awesome. It is a very cool MGS game. We have upgraded our Hush Puppy to rank 2. Nice. We have the analyzer. Our alligator got stronger. We got 4 new members. Beautiful. Fantastic stuff. Here they are in the waiting room. We got... This guy seems pretty darn good. I'll get to work. Okay. Alright, let's do this mission here.
I rigged that radio so you can contact our young lady friend Paz.
Is she okay?
No need to worry. She's tougher than you think.
Still just a kid.
Which is exactly why she could be an effective source of information. Besides, that little Angel de la Paz is the one who gave us this mission, right?
I guess.
I'll put her on.
Snake.
Paz, where are you?
Ciudad Colon. A school. The teacher told me to stay here until things quiet down.
Teacher? Oh, him. He's... Yeah, that's probably good advice.
See, he has a radio in his room, so we can talk anytime.
Pretty fancy for a teacher.
Promise me, Snake, that you'll bring back peace, and...
I know. I'll contact you if I find your friend.
Thank you. Snake, if you need to know about Costa Rica, the geography, the climate, the wildlife, anything, just ask me. I know about its history and laws too. We learned it all in school.
Got it. I have a question. I'll ask. What?
In school, I also learned that peace is an unnatural state for human society, and that war is a constant threat to our relationships with others.
That's right.
So, to achieve peace, we have to create it ourselves. Crying about it won't bring it about or make it last. Each one of us must go and seek it out.
You won't find it without making sacrifices. No offense, but I don't know what peace is. Never felt what it's like. Never even been interested in it.
Snake?
Oh, sorry. Listen, Paz, I think your ideas are admirable. And I hope they turn out to be right.
Yeah, me too.
Peace is in your name. Who better to help bring it back?
Thanks, Snake. I will be here whenever you need me.
It's
See you later.
It's referencing Kant.
Snake,
Rudy.
use your radio to call people, but stay alert. You're in the middle of a mission and can't afford to let your guard down.
Got it.
Need to know more about Costa Rica? Paz can help you out.
Good to know.
We'll follow their transport route. This should take us straight to their main base.
From what I've seen, it looks like nukes.
Agreed. The key thing now is to confirm whether those spears really are what we think they are, and if so, why they're here.
Follow the transport route. Find the nukes.
That's what I'm thinking. First, we should make contact with the Sandinista Comandante. They can tell us more about what's up ahead. But it looks like their hideout's already come under attack.
We better hope they're still alive.
Snake, infiltrate that cabin and secure the Sandinista's Comandante. Neutralize any guards by knocking them out, putting them to sleep, or even using the Fulton recovery system. You choose how to handle it, boss.
You know I'm going to use that. I'm going to be using that Fulton recovery system. Single player, thank you. Let's see. Wow.
Kaz, what kind of shape is that plant the professor gave us in?
First time I laid eyes on it, I thought it was some kind of joke. It was a giant birdhouse. Seagulls everywhere. We eventually scraped off most of the rust and bird crap. The underlying structure's intact. Little elbow grease, and we should be in business.
Who used to own it anyway? Whatever shape it's in now, somebody sank some serious money into building it.
From what I can tell, an American university built it as a research platform for ocean thermal energy conversion. The name's still on some of the rusty old power turbines. I'm guessing they must have had government and corporate assistance to build it too. But they couldn't solve the thermal efficiency problem, and the project was canceled. Then after the university abandoned it, a KGB front company scooped it up for next to nothing. At least that's my theory.
How'd the KGB manage to buy a plant built with American capital, front company or not?
Yeah, that professor is quite the operator. One other thing. The plant's set up so that it can join up with other plants of the same standard.
So, they were originally planning on expanding the place, huh?
Hey, let's give it a shot. We can get some more people together and build this place up into a proper home for MSF. You're with me on this, right, boss? Still can't believe Professor Galvez was KGB.
Well, like the professor said, Moscow's hell-bent on communizing Latin America.
Yeah, the Cuban intel services are all in the KGB's pocket. You don't think he's got some kind of ulterior motive?
If the CIA is up to something, it's only natural that the KGB wants to know about it. But I doubt they're showing us their full hand.
We'd better watch our backs.
What do you think, Cuz? Why did Paz come all the way to Colombia herself?
It's a long trip to make just to be Exhibit A in Galvez's sales pitch. She's only 16, still a kid. Maybe we should take her wish for peace at face value. Don't forget to give the MSF staff assignments. Where you place people will determine how Mother Base grows.
Right.
That goes for me too. Assign me wherever you think is best.
You? I thought you were second in command.
Don't worry, I've got that covered. But MSF is still small, and I don't have the leisure of sitting around on my butt all day.
I see your point, but...
Not to brag or anything, but I kick ass at whatever job you gave me. Put me in the area you want to focus on developing most. I'll take real good care of the staff there.
Easy, Cuz.
I don't know what that meant.
You probably heard this a million times, Snake, but you should always avoid combat with the enemy when possible.
Right.
We're outnumbered and in unfamiliar territory. We won't survive long in a straight fight, even with you on our side.
I know. Avoiding combat is rule number 1 in a sneaking mission.
That's right. Don't let the enemy know where you are, and attack only when necessary, using hit-and-run tactics to cripple them. It's the essence of guerrilla warfare. Going by this map, you've got a lot of different terrain types between you and the hut where the Sandinista Comandante is being held.
Looks that way, doesn't it?
Straight fight
Starting with
or
jungle.
a gay fight?
The enemy won't be able to see you very well, but your visibility won't be so hot either. Stay alert. Next, you've got the swamps along the river. Make sure you get a good feel for how robust surveillance is before diving in.
Will do.
Finally, there's the boat repair cabin. The Commandante's in there. It's a key enemy outpost, and security is going to be tight. You may have to let brute force do the talking. You still have a long way to go, Snake. Use caution and don't make a racket out there. Got it?
Alright. I assume Paz has all the same. No, it's all different. My god. It would take you so long if you listened to every single thing. Which is great. It's amazing how much stuff is packed into this game. Huh. Huh. country without an army.
Head for the FSLN boathouse. It's northwest of there. You can use the radio you just picked up by pressing the start button to open the menu window. You know you can assign the radio to the select button by choosing options from the menu window.
Hell yeah. Okay, I feel like he lied, but that's fine. This rocks. I love this.
Press the attack button near the enemy to initiate close quarters combat. Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter. Fulton recovery helicopter is complete. Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
Yeah, it's perfect, Doug. I love it so much. It's so ridiculous. Yeah, I love the environments.
Wait.
Did you see that log in the river? That just decided to go away? It was very good. really want to get these guys. I really want to get that item. Nope, nobody's there. I feel like I should not have got away with that.
Recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Watch that log. Well, actually, I have to go make a move on this guy over here, but we'll try to keep an eye on that log. Guess it's not going to do it again. Well, one of them fucking sank down, and it was weird.
The boathouse should be close by. Neutralize the security detail and make contact with the Commandante.
Okay.
This is Miller, hearing you loud and clear. You know you can assign the radio to the select button by choosing options from the menu window.
I literally just pushed the select button, Miller.
You're doing great, Snake. Peace.
Neutralize that security detail. All of them.
Oh yeah, this is sick.
You'll have to neutralize all those guards.
He has to be quite close for it to analyze them.
What was that? I'm seeing things.
That's right. God, this is a lot of dudes in a small location.
Tranquilize or knock them out. You'll have to neutralize all those guards.
can wait for him to turn. Perfect. Now what happens if... Okay, somehow that's allowed.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Okay. All right.
What was that?
I got away with it. I got away with it. Everything's fine. I don't even know who yelled at me. Was it gun emplacement guy? Maybe. Oh no. Oh no, there's a stick. Oh god. Oh god. Nope, not what I wanted. There we go. That wasn't a shit show at all. Surely this can't work. It was completely fine. Oh.
Use the right stick to aim at your target.
It's okay. I'm not going to kill everybody. It's cool that I can. I'm going to choose not to this time. Okay. I have one balloon left, so only one more lucky soldier gets to go on Snake's special balloon ride.
What is it?
Oh. I think that's the last guy that's up. Yeah, we need you to develop more balloons, please. Where's this fellow? Oh, there he is.
Good. Now meet with the FSLN Commandante. He's inside the boathouse. Fulton.
What the? I didn't even do it.
Stay away! Don't touch me! Get away!
Guinness! Che? No way. What do we do?
Elche? No way.
Sandinista's right. I'm looking for someone.
Mi viejo! Shh. He's dead. They killed nuestro viejo.
You're his daughter. Then that makes you his delegado, right? Relax, I'm not your enemy. Cuban.
A cigar? I'll take whatever you've got. I owe you one. But I prefer cigarettes, you know. How do I look? A little like El Che, no? You Cubano?
Colombiano, a photographer. I came to Costa Rica to take pictures of birds.
Birds?
Yeah, quetzals.
You've got no telephoto lens. How do you get your shots?
Telephotos for amateurs. It's all in the timing.
Oh.
Let me smoke
Okay.
too.
We can talk until I finish this. Chico!
Tell me what's going on here.
This place is crawling with soldiers. They don't look like private security. More like hired guns. They're loaded with the latest gear from
Look at
all
the
over
animation
world.
of the child.
I heard they're a security force hired by Coestar.
Yeah, and I'm Papa Noel. Those guys are UCLA's.
UCLA's. La CIA.
I saw them, setting up shop in town. They're planning to do here what they did in Chile.
If that's the case, what are they after?
Whatever it is, it's not us.
You don't think they're here to push you back into Nicaragua?
Impossible. Too much hardware. Too many bases. Didn't you see? They've got helicopters, tanks. It's like we're in Da Nang. There must be something else.
They have a base near here.
There's a factory to the north, across a suspension bridge.
Factory to the north, across a bridge. Have you seen the big transport?
Is my husband
boat
crossing that
mercenary
bridge?
crew on the Rio Del Jade?
You mean...
If
the
so, I know what
barge?
to do.
It's upstream from here. Up toward Irasu.
Any idea what's on it?
I could introduce you to some of our compas up there, but I don't recommend going to the mountains. We've lost a lot of people there. They take us captive, torture us for information about our compas, and then they kill us like pigs.
Got it. All right.
This was our last hideout, the final refuge for El Frente, after being pushed out of Nicaragua and into this peaceful paradise of Costa Rica. Then, El Monstruo attacked.
A monster.
Y mi viejo. Mi viejo. Papá. He was la esperanza. Our hope.
Now that Papa's gone, my sister's la comandante de la revolución.
Do not listen to him. Papa was a hero who fought by Sandino's side. I am only his daughter. You need a special talent to become cacique. It takes someone great to unite all of Las Compas.
Sorry to interrupt, but leaders don't choose themselves. Neither do heroes. You carry on his legacy of La Esperanza, and they'll follow you, no question.
You think so? My compas trust me, but not one of them calls me comandante.
Amanda!
See what I mean?
El Colibri!
Take the shot.
Get down!
God, these visual novels are so cool. Isn't that sick? I love this. No, come on.
What the hell?
Es un hombre nuevo, an unmanned weapon, a robot. Chico!
No, he won't survive the fall.
Out of my way! Better for him to die at the hand of a compa than suffer their torture. Stay here. As long as I'm still alive, I might as well repay you. Over here! Fine, Chico! ¡Venceremos!
Yeah, it really looks good. It's very cool. Oh, wow. FC, huh? I guess I took too long. M1911A1 design specs.
Snake, what was that thing?
Whatever it was, it looked unmanned.
Unmanned? I'd heard rumors, but an operational unit?
What the hell is going on here?
Not to quote Amanda, but the hardware they've got here isn't just unusual, it's overkill, which means one thing. It's nukes. So the question now becomes why?
We can't make that call yet. We need more intel.
How? Our source is dead.
But his daughter isn't.
Good thinking. We can follow her. Head for the next outpost and make contact with Amanda if she's still alive.
Roger.
Well, because they already suspected nukes. They don't have hard confirmation that there were nuclear weapons, just sort of clues that there were. And basically they're saying with this kind of overkill level of firepower, defenses, weaponry, it all but confirms that it would be protecting nukes. That's basically the reason. Or that is the thinking, I guess I should say. And yeah, Metal Gear games are basically about nuclear the proliferation of nuclear weapons. and pushing back against it. Law Rank 1. Disposable rocket launcher, compact and light, making it possible to carry several at once. The downside is its weak power. It would be strong against me. Alright, so we've got 9 new fellas for the squad. Let's auto-assign. Hell yeah. Ooh. Oh. Awesome. Let's see now. So we've got that. That's awesome. We get M1911 researched, or the sniper rifle, or the smoke grenade. Now, I like to be Mr. Stealth and Mr. Non-lethal, so I might sit on the other weapons for a bit here. Yeah, it's a great point from 6 there as well. Mother base.
Commence target practice. As a special treat, you can practice freely on any of the targets in the shooting range today. Shoot away. When you're done, head over to the exit.
You can do that in co-ops as well.
Welcome to the shooting range. Just the place for a little target practice, huh? When you're done, head over to the exit.
Mother base.
Commence target practice.
It's a bit hard to aim, to be honest. All right.
Training exercise complete.
I would have accepted so many more games in this style. It's sad we'll never get any more of them ever again.
The direction Amanda's Sandinistas were going corresponds to the location of the next outpost, a supply depot. We should be able to make contact with her there.
Man. why didn't they do... That's another thing. Konami, why can't you just put out all of the old games in one collection and also do a good job of it?
Careful. They've got reinforcements coming.
You've had many attempts now. You have stuff to build on. It's just really annoying. It's just... Ugh. Oop. No, no, no. He doesn't really stick to walls. I probably could have stayed there and nabbed this fellow. Now that other guy is too close and facing this way. Oh shit, he's gonna walk the whole way. Fuck, how far is he gonna walk? Okay, so that other guy is a pain in my ass as well. I think it's just timing. I think if I just wait here... God damn it. Perfect. Alright, now where's everybody else?
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
There's one dude way up there. There's one dude right here.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Send this guy to heaven. And just the one left.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Yeah. I actually did make that joke on Blue Sky the other day. I said, I hope Snake Fulton sends me to outer heaven today. Okay. Mission complete. Just the one fella? Only one feller here?
Press the attack button near the enemy to initiate close quarters combat. Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base. Amanda went across that rope bridge. Hurry. You might be able to get past the enemy by hanging from the bridge. Press the action button near the bridge's handrail to hang.
Yeah. Punch an enemy to engage in combat. Well, I like how all of this has just been a series of guys looking in the wrong direction. Bye-bye. Oh. Whoops. I don't remember if you get the items that they have.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
If you just Fulton them and don't search them first. I've been assuming that you get the goods. Alright, I gotta tap him on his pee-pee here. Oh, just his arm. Just his arm.
Careful now. They might be holding FSLN soldiers prisoner.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, we should be rescuing the prisoners. Sadly, I'm all out of Fulton. Good item. Okay, this appears to be off map over that way. Hey, here we go.
What's that?
Press the action button in front of a prisoner to take them to Mother Base using the Fulton recovery system.
Guess not.
Guess not.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
What the? Well. You know, sometimes that's how it goes. Whoa. Tiger Stripe. Nice. Are there no more prisoners? Huh? I think there's somebody in here. Yeah.
The enemy's...
Love box. A bigger cardboard box. Might be able to fit 2 people. Select from the equipment window. Oh my god, is that something you could do in co-ops? Could you get under a box with someone else at the same time? Box tanks and stuff? Oh my god. What the heck? That's absolutely absurd. Holy shit. I don't think I ever played the multiplayer.
Looks like there's no way around him. You up for this, Snake?
So cool. I didn't really bring stuff for this, I'll say that. Oh, it's the next mission. Hooray. Tiger Stripe naked. Oh.
Listen, boss. We both know you're the reason MSF's grown so much, but it's time we started putting more thought into provisions.
Good point. A place this big needs a good stockpile on hand.
The Japanese say, you can't fight on an empty stomach. Something we learned in World War II.
Obviously. Maintaining a steady supply of provisions is one of the basic principles of logistics.
So I went ahead and set up a mess hall team. The team members' numbers and abilities will affect the amount of grub to go around. Without enough food, morale will drop. They get hungry enough, and we could start losing people. Anyway, I need you to assign guys to the mess hall team.
Copy that.
Aw, did they? Sad. Mess hall team. Serve food and increase your food supply rate. You can also develop high rank recovery items. We got our grenade. Dudes are leveling up. Staff morale is falling. Okay. Not a problem. Let's get in there. Probably don't need to, but sure, why not? You will need to supply sufficient provisions according to the size of your mother base staff. Your current food supply is represented by food in the upper right of the screen. When food is greater than 100%, soldier morale will rise, enabling soldiers to perform beyond their natural abilities. On the other hand, if food is below 100%, morale will fall. If morale falls too low, soldiers will defect and ultimately leave Mother Base. Assigning adequate staff to the mess hall team will ensure that everyone receives ample provisions. This concludes the tutorial. Alright. Well, we got some cooks. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unassign every single idiot to the waiting room. Oh, do we already have fellas in the mess hall team? That's surprising. Alright. And I'm gonna send everybody automatically everywhere. Nice. Shotguns, twin barrel shotgun, rank 1, ready for development. Yes! Oh my god, I'm developing it immediately. Oh, hell yeah. Make that food, Miller. Oh, Master Miller. Miller is like a food name. Makes perfect sense. Unfortunately, Master Miller just unceremoniously dies at home. When Liquid stops by for a visit, I guess. Oh yeah. Develop that. For sure. Nice, nice, nice. Yep, off screen. God, I love that I can technically do this. Folks. I'm going to call it quits for tonight. Right here. Right now. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, as always. I will catch y'all tomorrow. Have a beautiful night.